Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye, and we're going to do the January air signs reading. Now, when I see this, I do see a bit of a reflux from December. It's coming back up again. You can't even see it coming. But I see the paperwork with inauguration and the air signs say I did take flight in December. I did stand well. But when I see Zega, I actually see the atonement come through on a type of trolling that is Teresa's that you can't even stand still on the freeze. Like it's so cold down at the inauguration that strength comes in that you can't even do it at all. The joy in this goes, no, 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 no. You must do it right now, right now, at all. So when I go about it in my own way, you can't even say anything at all, this joy, this collection, because I can't even hide it whatsoever. That these plans were made so hidden to go against the grain because all was ill, all was none to a nil none niche, to be a bay of a day of a lay of a say of a nay to be something that they are not, that the LGBTQ plus community even says this is heinous, absolutely heinous. The flip of the turn of the table to the flipping of the tables, even in politics, came through for the air signs of a swiftness of a word called no. It had came in through instinct and intuition that flowed through that even the incidences that were surrounding with Lake and Riley, the air sign stood up and went, no, you got to go about it. And you literally got to fill out the paperwork. There's something about this, the Hegel, that you can't even see it at all come through the havoc, even in inauguration, even well controlled, all of it that the defense comes in and says, no, you can't even do. The estate to the heritage that comes in as part of inauguration for air signs is living. It is writing down there in such ill that they can't even take military vehicles. They must pay it out of pocket. It's reimbursed though. No, it's a gift. It's a gift when they do that of power. It is to torch air signs. Air signs, when they take flight, if they are military or law enforcement and they're air signs, it is going in their assigned vehicles for work to become the warrior. So what about that? What is that? It literally means that even studies of natural psychology and um, anything that comes through of that study of nature is a type of wheel that's really hard to explain. It's almost like Earth core wheel and it churns out. And it really is based on truly the effect that Orion had to come and play that would ash and torch something when I see also with Behu, you can't even see it coming whatsoever. So when I actually see old habits of behavior in the public with the air signs, that you can't even do it hard enough for wealth, that Burkana, the birch, the tall, the tree, to the shavings, down to the hamster wheel, you say, what is this going on for the air signs for January? You've never spoken like this. It is warrior at night, Nadis. That really cuts it out. That really cuts it out. You can't see it coming whatsoever. All right, let's actually go through. It is a halt, stay put. It is a halt, stay put in January for air signs. Air will flow too well and too hard to be stagnation to like sweet candy. So when I actually see it in physics and chemistry and energy to mathematical, I actually see that they would get so sick in January that they're a little bit more protective. They can hear it, they can't see it or feel it. They hear it through vibration and frequency. All right. Eight of Swords, it really is a type of healing. It really is something unbeknownst. There's something that the air signs don't really want to do a whole lot in January, and it really hurts when they say no. They want to, but they don't want to. They do and they don't. It's a flip-flop. I hate to hide and sigh to I'm not even gonna go into that. That's a whole different topic. But basically, all you need to know is that this Six of Cups in reverse is not what we wanted to see with air signs. I don't see it. I see it well controlled for inauguration. I do see it well controlled throughout, but they just really need to listen, air signs. There's no judgment. So when I actually look at everything and I go, yeah. That was hard and nasty of a go through on how we all do it based on known. It really is this Nine of Wands. It's a type of a looking over all of it. So really, when it comes to it, we have to say the Four of Swords goes through and is known really well of an uprest for the air signs. I really don't like the month of January for them, to be honest. It really has to do with the way that the moon cycles are. There's a gap, a huge gap. It's not on that 2 week cycle. There's like a 3 to 4 week break of a waxing and waning gibbous. The Sun of Swords in reverse means that cutout at their feet, which means pay to vehicles, to transportation, was highly intoxicating. It was no securement in anything. The Mother of Pentacles goes, this was a hard lesson, a hard lesson to comb through. You can't even see it coming at all. You can't even see it coming. When I see the Mother of Pentacles, I had to take a minute because air signs, you need to get with it. Get with it in January. I'm going to be hard. There's no logic. All of a sudden, you took flight, which means you were so like grandiose thoughts that you couldn't get it done whatsoever. Couldn't get it done. So how do you ground? How do you ground? Let's ask this one. Five of Pentacles, huge money losses. Nine of Swords, it literally means stick a fork in it. Settle yourselves down post December. I'm giving it to you now as a warning. Settle yourselves now because it wasn't done and it wouldn't happen because it wasn't protocol on all realms. The Five of Swords goes, no, you must actually do a rest period. And you must say, the King of Cups sits and goes, no, you cannot. You cannot. whatsoever. So with that being said, what is the remedy for the air signs in January? It really means slowing down and like teaching yourselves to pace yourself. And when you gaze it, you know when to amp up and ramp up and pick it up and go at the actual pace of what is true and what is not. But as it is written, it shall be done. I don't even want to go there. So with that being said, it's just going to be, they're going to want to have the last say in January, all the air signs, they got to have that last word, that last sentence, and whatever document had come through. So with that being said, that's all I have to say. Leave a like, comment, a share. Any questions or concerns, comment or send me an email and we'll talk to you soon.